they got platitudes. Platitudes from the podium of truth. Here's the truth. The truth is the government spent the first 6 months of this year in smug self-congratulation mode. They sat back and they said, look at us, aren't we so amazing? We've got this big majority, we smashed COVID. They looked at the Bloomberg rankings and they took the international plaudits and they sat back and they crossed their arms and said, aren't I clever? I've done so well. We've done so well in New Zealand. Remember when Chris Hipkins said we were at the front of the queue for the vaccine? It actually turns out we were one of the slowest in the developed world to roll out the vaccine. This is a public policy failure of epic proportions. New Zealand spent the bulk of this year as the slowest country in the developed world to roll out game-changing, revolutionary vaccines. Here's the truth. You're only as good as what's gone before, and you're only as good as what comes next. And this government was an epic failure when it came to vaccinations. We were slow to order, we were slow to roll it out, and we were slow to get going on vaccine certificates, and when Delta turned up, we weren't ready. This government has failed New Zealanders.
Year 2022. Surging number of COVID deaths per week. Wow, government silence. Year 2022. Highly significant, unexplained, above average, non-COVID related excess deaths per week. Government silence.
I very openly, and I have no reason not to share this, now or actually in the past, I've very openly talked about the fact that I suffer from imposter syndrome. And yet I was Prime Minister for 5 years in spite of that.